Let me know what you need.
Fine.
What do you want me to do? We need to protect him, and you're the only one who can, please. This is my baby boy we are talking about. Just don't do this.
I wish I could, madame, but my hands are tied. I cannot afford to work for free, and you know that as much as I do. Your boy will have to find someone else to help him.
Fine. I get it. All this lofty talk of yours is just a charade, isn't it? You're doing it for the money.
That's not...
Rot in the claws of Norhagar. We're done.
What was that about? What did she want from you?
Oh, you mean... nothing. Just an armor.
For her baby boy?
God damn it. Say, who are you? You look like military, but you're not wearing a crest.
Former military.
Ah, a veteran. All right then. I hope I don't regret this, but my gut tells me you people are good folk. I'm helping people. Mages.
How?
Well, it's not a secret that this new cult, the Purity of Light, is out for blood. Yes, here in Everlight, it isn't by far as bad as in Greyfell. But still, there's a lot of hatred going around. Just 2 moons ago, a young mage, a woman, was kidnapped and found dead in the river 2 days later. You'd have to be quite deluded to not see how messed up that is. So I decided to help. I've lived in Everlight all my life and know every rat's hole and alley. And my profession allows me to move in and out of the city without arousing suspicion.
I think I see where this is going. You're smuggling mages out of the city.
Yes, I guess that's what I do.
That's noble.
Don't say that. It's what every servant of Tiara should do.
Are you a mage too?
Huh, if I were, I would have left that city long ago. No, I'm not. I just like to think of myself as a man who doesn't stand by and watch while things like the Purity happen.
Can't these mages just go on their own?
In theory, yes. Everlight's a free city. But there's mage haters everywhere. Also among the guard and the scouts, and if someone finds out they've left, well, outside the walls, they are fair game. So an escape needs to be meticulously planned.
I see. So what exactly did that woman want? She seemed worried about her son.
Yeah, it's a tragic story. Her boy is gifted, their neighbors found out, and now she's rightfully worried. Thing is, I'm out of money, and the, transfers aren't exactly cheap. I have horses to pay, the ferryman, and guards to bribe. She wants me to help her for free, and as much as I'd like to, I hardly have enough money to run that smithy here anymore. And also, ever since those 2 mage brothers disappeared, other mages have become reluctant to seek my help.
Mage brothers?
I don't know. I'm not sure we should continue this conversation, really. I've already told you way too much.
Maybe we can help.
You? But, I'm not sure.
Zarek's fangs. Don't be an idiot. We're mages too, and if we wanted to sell you out, we would have done it by now.
Well, I guess you're right. Then let's make this brief. 5 days ago, 2 brothers, both of them mages, showed up in my smithy and asked to be smuggled out of the city. They paid in advance, and I made all the arrangements. But the night the escape should have taken place, they simply didn't show up.
That's odd.
Yeah, well, actually, I think I know what happened. The Sacred Purifier, as he styles himself.
I'm guessing he's from the Purity.
Actually not, or at least not to my knowledge. He has his lackeys, but he mainly works on his own.
Who is he and what does he do?
Some kind of vigilante. I have no idea why he does what he does, but he and his people kidnap mages and torture them for days. Then when he has broken them entirely, he gouges their eyes out, kills them, and leaves their bodies out in the open for everyone to see.
Bloody lunatic.
You seem to know a lot about him. How?
Everyone in Everlight knows about him. Only a week ago they found another mutilated body. Thing is, he's only killing mages. So the guards' attempts to find him and put him to justice have been half-hearted at best.
And you think he's taken your clients?
Yes. They told me someone was out for them, and the pattern fits. Had it simply been a bunch of brawlers, their bodies would have been found by now.
How much time do they have left?
Well, as I said, it was 5 days ago that they disappeared. The Purifier kills on the 7th day, so things aren't looking too bright.
We'll find them. Any idea where the Purifier might have taken them?
Wait, you? This man is dangerous. You know that, right? Otherwise, I would have taken steps myself already.
We can handle ourselves. Trust me.
I don't feel good about this, but fine. I've investigated a little, and according to a traveler, a man who fits the description of the Purifier has been seen in a camp in the Everlight outskirts.
Did you tell the guard about this traveler?
No, because as I said, there are lots of people in Everlight who sympathize with him, even in the guard. If I told them, it's possible they'd simply tell him to move.
Blazes. Is it really that bad?
Maybe not, but I can't afford to take any risks. It's better to know where the wolf is hiding.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
And thank you. What you're doing takes courage.
Well, you're the ones taking on the murdering psychopath. The brothers you're looking for are tall. Brown hair, brown eyes, and in their early 30s. They are twins, so you won't have trouble identifying them. I'll be waiting here.
Sacred Purifier. It's just messed up.
We'll deal with him. Got it.
Fine.
That's the way?
There. That might be the Purifier's camp.
Yes. Let us hope the Mage brothers are still alive.
They will fall. Now would you look at that? That's the twins. Shit.
I know you are here. What do you want? You should choose your words carefully.
You're blind.
I am.
Are you the Sacred Purifier?
That's what Aenir named me, yes. You came here for the twins, I take it. They are dead. They did not withstand my trials. I believe Joseph put them into that cage over there, in case you would like to convince yourself.
Blazes. So you're killing in the name of the purity?
The purity? No. I kill for purity. I do not know much about this Rondarom Lecainon and his servants, and it does not matter, because soon my time on this world will end.
What do you mean?
I mean what I said. It was never Aenir's will for me to live a long life. He has chosen me for his task, and I have now almost purified 47 people. Just as much time as my miserable shell has spent on this world.
What boy Nihal are you talking about?
I have been blind since birth. All the colors, all the shapes, all the joys of this world. I could not see them. For years and years, I considered my disability a curse. I hated the Guardians. I hated the All-Father. I hated my mother for giving birth to me. And it was only 1 year ago that the All-Father spoke to me and that I finally understood.
What did you understand? That you have to gouge out people's eyes?
Yes, I understood that blemishes like my lack of vision are not a curse, but a punishment. You see, my mother was a whore. She was twisted, impure, sinful, and left me right after I was born. It was a miracle I survived that long. My scourge is the result of my mother's corruption.
You mean you're blind because your mother was a whore?
Yes, and it is the same with every blemish, including magic. They are a reminder of our fathers and mothers' failures. So the All-Father offered me a bargain. The only way to save the blemished is to purify them, the way I do. Pain, suffering, and ultimately death. If I were to do this on 47 sinners, the same as the number of years my wretched shell has lived on this world, I would be able to purify myself.
I don't get it. Even if what you said was true, why would you kill the children of the sinners instead of the sinners themselves? It's not their fault they were born that way.
You are naive, stranger. There is no fault and no guilt in Aeneir's deeds. Yes, these people did not choose to be the way they are, but it does not change their nature. A dog does not choose to go feral, yet it needs to be removed.
But why do you gouge out your victim's eyes? Why would Aeneir want that?
It is my mark. I am the one Aeneir chose to liberate them, so I inflict them with the same blemish that defines me. It is only logical.
Bullshit.
Purify yourself?
Do the same to me that I have done to them. Yes. My body is only an instrument, stranger. And the day that it is no longer needed, it shall be discarded.
All right. You will kill no more people. This ends here and now.
That was my plan all along. Joseph, Hawk, kill them.
What a lunatic.
Yeah. Come, let's get back to Haggard.
back. So, did you find him?
Yes. He's dead, but so are the mages.
Blazes. I knew this would happen. Oh, god damn it. Well, at least you put this bastard to justice.
Listen, Haggard. The political situation in Everlight isn't gonna get better anytime soon, and it's more than likely that someone will get behind what you're doing. I found out, and it wasn't hard. I'm actually looking for a capable smith.
You? But what about the mages here in Everlight?
They will still need help, but you can't help them if you're dead. Back in my camp, we're mages too, and we'll do everything to keep them safe.
That's not a decision I can make on the spot, friend. Let me think about it, will you? Where can we meet should I decide to join you?
I have a scout stationed here in Everlight. Just talk to him once you've made up your mind. Think about it.
I will.
Tahar, over here!
Bertrand, what? Did you send the message?
Well, otherwise I wouldn't be here, would I? And no, this isn't an ambush. The Harbinger doesn't know I'm here, and if he found out, well, it would get unpleasant. Look, Tahar, I don't know where to begin. I'm so sorry for what Leckain did. Taking your mother, trying to kill you? It's horrible.
Did you know?
No, I didn't. He always spoke very highly of you, even though you were a mage. I don't think anyone within the Purity knew the bigger picture. But now that I do, it makes sense. He needs the power of the Shaper Woman to open the gate. I just don't understand why he would try to kill you. By guiding the Harbinger to the Shaper Woman and ending the Bloodburn, you serve the All-Father just as he foresaw it.
The Shaper Woman is my mother.
I know, and I can imagine how hard this is for you. But she was also responsible for the Bloodburn.
Then why are you here? Have you broken ties with the Purity?
What? No, of course not. I'm here because I'm worried about you. I know what you are planning to do, taking back Greyfell. You can't win this, Tahar, and all you will achieve is cause even more suffering. Aeonir will return. It's a divine plan, and it is the Purity's responsibility to see it through. The longer you struggle, the more bloodshed you will cause.
We will cause? We aren't the ones hunting down mages, conquering cities, and forcing our faith down other people's throats.
Blazes, Tahar! Do you really think this is easy for me? I know we were forced to do some things you might have trouble understanding, but it is for the greater good. As the Harbinger once said, this world, it's like an ulcer, a cancerous growth. The only way to change it is by cutting off the ulcer, and that is always painful. So yes, I know there are people who might consider us evil, but that's because they don't see the bigger picture. They don't see the beauty that lies ahead if only we cleanse this world and open the gates. In 100 years from now, we will be remembered as pioneers, as heroes, whereas you will be the ones who stood in the way of change, only because you refused to see the truth.
You don't even have proof, for heck's sake. All you have is some madman's prophecies of some vague fantasy world, and yet you use it to justify the murder of thousands.
It's not a fantasy! Damn it, Tahar! If you would have seen what I have, you would fall down on your knees and ask the All-Father for forgiveness for what you just said. But it's always like that. The key to a peaceful world was always in our hand, yet we don't use it, simply because we refuse to see.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but there is no solution. The Harbinger attacked Mullendir, and his intent is to hunt down every single mage on Io. We have no choice.
You do. You could run.
What?
I said you could run. You and your friends. Disband your army, go into hiding, conceal your magic until it is all over and the All-Father has returned. The waves will calm. I just know it. Then you will see that we were right, and no one else needs to die.
Apart from the ones who refuse to give up, or who are unlucky enough to be hunted down by your Lightbringers.
They could do the same. And if only they had a hint of reason, they would. Only a fool tries to fight the troll with a sword made of wood.
What would the Harbinger do if I told him of this meeting?
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't stab someone in the back who tried to help you.
I can't, Bertrand. I want this as little as you do, but Leckain still has my mother. I need to save her.
Well, I had a feeling you would say that. Then it seems the only way to settle this is more bloodshed. I never imagined it would ever come to that, you know? And I hope it hadn't.
When the sun shines onto the turquoise marble of Old Halayash, it is difficult not to admire the greatness of what was once the largest Hibernian city on Io. Only the story of its creation may dampen an explorer's enthusiasm. Like most Hibernian cities, it was built on the backs of slaves.
Up ahead. That's Merilith.
Not saying you are wrong, but maybe now wasn't the best time to cause turmoil among your people, don't you think?
There was no way I could have known this would happen.
Maybe not. Maybe you could have. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Seems your allies have arrived. You're Tahar, aren't you? Silverhand is pleased to meet you.
Careful, Tahar. This man's aura is overwhelming.
It is indeed, but that doesn't mean he wants to harm you.
What was that? Did you just...
Send you a message, yes. He is a dreamweaver. But don't worry, it doesn't mean that he can read your thoughts. All he can do is transfer them to you, and only if you're close by.
He?
Him. Silverhand. The man you were talking to.
Okay. Who are you?
Just call him Silverhand. Most people do. He's a friend of the elves, you might say. Particularly of the brown blood Moorhere kind. And he's here because his friend Varden Merilith told him they had gotten themselves into trouble once again. Arlen Finrior, the first scryer of Lathwen, has disappeared.
Ran off? I think that's a better way to put it. But let's talk in the outpost. Follow me.
What do we need?
All right. So, where do we begin? The corruption hit again, harder than before.
But why? We cleaned the pools, didn't we?
You did, yes. But as it turns out, that was only temporary. After you left, the corruption came back with a vengeance. So far, we have lost over a dozen hunters to it. Then, one night, Arlen Finrior ran off, just like that.
Why would he do that?
Well, he left a note. To cure the corruption.
There's more to it, though. Silverhand hasn't told Varden yet, but he can feel it.
I see. So you're here to find Arlen, is that it? And that's what you need our help for?
Yes. Despite Silverhand and his mages, the jungle turns out far more perilous than anticipated. There's corrupted, there's those beasts, and there's purity, as they like to style themselves. Silverhand would call them self-important blockheads.
So what do you need us to do?
The same you did in Leafshade. Find the cause of the corruption and end it. And, of course, find Arlen if he's still alive. If we don't settle that matter, we don't have a choice but order the troops we provided you with back to us.
Not to mention that the corruption might spread, which, after this land just lived through the Bloodburn, would be an unfortunate development indeed.
Any idea what the purity is doing here?
None. They seem to be peaceful, as far as that can ever be said about them. Maybe you'll find out.
All right. I'll scout the jungle for traces of Arlen and the source of the corruption. You stay here and make sure your camp is safe.
Good to hear. Thank you, Tahar. I mean it. We'll hold our position.
Though Silverhand might reach out to you every now and then. We shall see.
Fair enough. Stay safe.
Yes, of course.
Yes?
Understood. Got it.
So, that man can talk in our thoughts.
So it seems. He's a dreamweaver, like Iana.
Huh. Scary.
Interesting.
A fine plan.
Uh-huh.
Fine.
What's next?
Is this really necessary?
Let's see. Will do.
What the blazes? Who are you? Are you with the white robes?
I'm with the elves. Who are you?
Me? Oh, I'm just a collector. Eden's the name. Eden Darrell.
Tahar. What do you mean a collector?
I think he's a treasure hunter.
Well, I guess you could say that, aye. See, if you know where to look, these ruins are a gold mine. Though those purity folk, the tentacle monsters and that bloody fog down south haven't exactly made my job easier in recent days.
We're looking for Hibernian shards. Any idea where to find them?
Shards? Oh, of course, those. You should find plenty of them in pretty much every Hibernian ruin out there. They're not worth shit, so I don't usually bother with them, so you shouldn't have trouble finding some.
I see. Well, thanks for the advice. Any idea what the Purity is doing here?
Not really, but if I had to guess, I'd say they're looking for something too. Got plenty of their folks digging through the ruins.
Can I take a look at those treasures of yours? I have coin.
Oh, you mean? Sure, why not? Take a look.
Now would you look at that?
Alright, why not?
Danger up ahead! Whatever's necessary.
Really?
I will do as I must.
This way, right?
Finally.
As you want.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
As you require.
Interesting. Understood.
Sure.
Will do. Got it. Tiara's breath. That thing is strong. I think we'll need troops to defeat it.
Fine plan.
Tiara, keep you shielded!
Oh, you're serious about this? Fine. Is that all? Is that all? Uh-huh.
Fine.
Blazes! That's a lot of them.
Tahar, Silverhand has felt something shift. What's happening?
Abominations! Help us!
Blasted armor.
All right.
Child play.
Tiara's breath. That was close.
They seem to be coming from the south. Maybe that's where we should look for the corruption then.
What is it?
Corporal.
Let's see.
Fine.
Yes, of course.
Now would you look at that?
Sure.
As you want.
By Nihalf. Did you see that?
The fog killed them. Could that be?
The center of the corruption. Yeah, it could be. It emanates the same magical signature as the pools in Leafshade.
Then this must be where it started. The wind must have spread it all the way to Lithuania. That's interesting.
Tahar? Silverhand just sensed something. Death. Are you all right?
I am. We found the source of the corruption. At least, I think so. We'll head back to your camp now.
Oh, excellent.
Silverhand?
It was. Interesting.
Silverhand said you found the cause of the corruption. Is that true?
I think so. There's a thick, reddish mist spreading all across the middle of the jungle. It kills whoever walks into it.
Any sign of Arlen?
I'm afraid not. But we saw purity in the jungle. They seem to be oblivious to what the mist does.
Silverhand sees. Well, they are not our priority right now. The purity will be dealt with once we've cleared the corruption. Be that as it may, it seems they are not getting anywhere without clearing up that mist.
Maybe there's something you and your winter mages could do about it?
No. No, Silverhand cannot. But he thinks there's someone who can.
You don't sound too happy about it.
Yes, well, he is a complicated character, and that's putting it mildly. He's a priest of Nor.
A dark elf?
Yes, but save for him, Silverhand can't think of anybody who could help us otherwise. You'll need to find him and bring him here. He lives in the old monastery.
The old monastery? What's that?
You don't know. It was once an old cloister devoted to the Guardians, but it burned down in the War of the Six Races. And it's deserted now, save for a few pilgrims and devoted priests who still live there.
So I'm guessing you want me to go there and convince that seer to come here.
Wraith. His name is Wraith. But yes, that is what he would ask you to do. Silverhand knows you've traveled far already, but unless you know another way to deal with that mist, Wraith seems to be our only option.
All right, I'll try.
That's the way?
Fine.
Something you need?
A fine plan.
Fine.
Is this really necessary?
You read my mind. Let's see. Interesting.
Once an imposing monument to the Guardians, the old monastery was destroyed by a tribe of orcs during the War of the Six Races. Though plans to restore it to its former glory have been voiced by the Crown ever since, it remains a ruin to this day. Instead, every Guardian's clergy pledged to send one priest to the monastery to tend to the pilgrims who still travel there in search of serenity, or sometimes a miracle.
Okay, according to the map, the old monastery should be up ahead. We need to find this wraith, and we need to do it fast. Who knows how fast this corrupted fog will spread.
Then let's go.
Fine.
Now would you look at that?
As you want.
Let's see. Understood.
Pathetic.
All right, why not?
Tiara's breath! Help!
Leave it to me.
By the Guardians,
Thank you. That was a bloody close call. You certainly aren't a priest. Are you a pilgrim?
Not really.
Oh. Then what brings you here? Not the best time to travel across EO, I'm afraid.
What were you doing all the way out here?
Me? Oh, just plucking berries for today's meal. Lately, the wildlife has gone pretty crazy, though. I wonder if that has anything to do with this blood burn everybody was talking about a moon ago.
I'm looking for a dark elven priest. Any idea where he could be?
Ah, yes, that Wraith fellow. He's south of the old monastery. But a word of warning, he's not the most talkative of folks.
I see. Thanks.
It's the least I can do. Anything else?
That's all. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome, child. May Hirin's winds carry you swiftly.
Will do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yes, of course.
I'll keep you shielded.
Interesting.
Fine.
Finally.
Okay, I don't think we have a choice. Let's take a look at Wraith's shack.
Oh, you're serious about this, aren't you?
Fine. Danger up ahead.
Now would you look at that? You read my mind. Let's see. Now
another traveler. Did you also come for Nathaniel and his holy water? If so, don't even bother. He's a charlatan.
Huh?
Never mind.
No. Wait. You people look like you can defend yourselves, right?
Why? What happened to you?
The short version? My father heard stories about a holy priest of Tiara who sells holy water from a holy fountain that can apparently cure my disability.
Son, it wasn't that simple.
As it turned out, that holy priest was a charlatan. We paid most of our savings for his cleansing water, and of course it didn't do anything. Now we're broke. That is, unless you could help us.
This is not their responsibility, Henry. Thank you for listening, but we should go now.
Wait, tell me more.
But what? Would you rather come back to Mother without a single sodding coin in your pocket? Let that fucking bastard get away?
Watch your language, son. Whatever happened, we are on holy grounds here.
Yes, Father. I know.
What's wrong with Henry?
Oh, he has the palsy. He was never able to walk or do any physical labor. Since then, my wife and I have tried everything to cure him, but it didn't work. Though that, of course, doesn't mean we've given up.
Actually, I think it will be better. It's just the way I am, and no amount of holy water and sermons is going to change that.
Come on, Henry, don't say that. The moment you surrender is the moment you lose, as Neathoff always says.
Why don't you talk to this priest instead?
Well, I don't know. I guess because you can call me many things, but not imposing. I'm an architect, not a warrior like you. Also, it's just a pouch of coin. He tried his best, so did we, and it didn't work. That's just the way the world works sometimes.
Huh. Can you tell me more about this holy water?
Well, only what I've already told you. It comes directly from a fountain near the old monastery, and drinking it has the power to heal. And yes, I know how this must sound to you, but as I said, there have been numerous reports of people getting cured. Our neighbor's son who fell and broke his back, an old man who even regained sight.
But there's no way of knowing these healings actually happened. And even if they did, it might have simply been coincidence. Alchemy cures diseases like magic does, but not this nonsense.
Huh. The boy is more reasonable than his father.
Well, maybe you're right. It did not work after all. But I don't know. This man simply didn't seem like a liar to me.
Huh. All right. Let me see if I can talk with that priest. Where is he?
Are you?
Yes, we are. That man is in the south. His name is Nathaniel. And he's a priest of Tiara, so you should recognize him. And thank you.
Fine. If you think it helps.
Greetings. Are you Nathaniel?
Yes, that would be me. How may I help you?
I had a chat with an elf called Nilas. He was here with his son, and he told me that you sold him some healing potion that didn't work. Now they hardly have the money to return to Everlight.
Ah, yes, I remember him. The architect with a crippled boy. He was very generous indeed. I'm saddened the potion didn't work, but there's not much I can do. And yes, I accepted a donation and I gave him a vial of healing water in return. I never specified the amount of said donation.
Wait, you said that the donations are voluntary. That doesn't make any sense. Why would anyone give up their entire life savings just like that?
The followers make their donations at their own discretion. Yes, everyone has to make a donation before drinking from the Blessed Spring, but we always ask them to donate whatever they can afford. It is not our intention to destroy lives. Some followers believe that bigger donations result in more grace from the Guardian, and yes, obviously this isn't true, and we do all we can not to perpetuate this misconception. But that does not stop people from doing it.
Huh. So how do you explain that the holy water didn't work?
Well, the Guardians work in mysterious ways. We never promise that the water will work on everyone, but it does work though. Be sure of that. I've seen it with my own eyes. I saw lepers tearing off their robes to reveal a healed body, blind men seeing the colors of the leaves for the first time in their lives. So how could we deny these soul-seeking help a chance at something so wonderful?
These cases you mentioned could simply be a coincidence.
Yes, I have considered that. But the Guardians work in mysterious ways. All we priests can do is serve them and bring their gifts into this world. Whether they choose to perform a miracle or not is their choice.
All right, I think I've heard enough. Well, if you're saying the truth, then you're not to blame. Thanks for clearing that up, and sorry for accusing you.
You have nothing to apologize for. Nihilus only did what he thought was best for his boy, and we should not judge him for his desperation. Wait a moment. Here, please give him this. It's just a bit of gold, but it should be enough for a carriage to Everlight. And again, I'm sorry the Blessed Spring couldn't help. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This way, right?
Interesting. All right. So I talked to the priest. Seems he gave you the real holy water and it simply didn't work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yes, that is what I expected.
What about the gold? Did you get it back?
Only a part of it. The priest actually gave it to me voluntarily. He told me that the price you paid, Nihilus, was a donation.
You... what?
You're in no position to question me, son. I only did what I thought was right.
Right? Putting our family in debt for some stupid vial of water? What? Did you think the more gold you sink into that fountain, the more interested Tiara would be to pay me a visit?
Well, maybe you're right. It was a stupid idea. But at least we got enough money to afford the journey back now.
So, you're an architect, right?
I guess I am, yes. Why?
This might sound a little odd, but I could use someone with knowledge of elven structures in my ken. It would just be for a while, and who knows, maybe the mages there can even find a way to help your son.
More holy waters and rose wreaths?
No. Alchemy and magic.
That's an interesting offer. So this army of yours, what do you fight?
All sorts of things. We're just trying to keep the world safe from threats.
That's ambitious. But, I could actually use some good work after spending on all these treatments. Where is this camp of yours? We could discuss the details there.
A long way off. But just meet me at the border and we'll talk there. I can tell you all the details.
Sounds interesting. All right, then I will wait for you at the border. Henry, are you coming?
Definitely.
Got it.
really?
Yes? Is someone there?
Oh, you're blind.
I guess I am. But I can still answer your questions, Pilgrim. What have you come here for?
You're a priest of Hirin, right?
I am.
What does Hirin stand for?
Oh, Hirin is many things. He's the wind around us, the time we live in, the dreams that come to us at night. And he's the one who brings both death and life to our souls. The nomads pray to him, the homeless, the poor, and the elders. He's the god of those who've been lost and who seek solace.
What is his duty?
He's the messenger. As Aenir, the All-Father, said, Hirin, you will be the messenger who brings them the good and the bad. You shall lead the souls of the dying into the halls of death, and newborn souls to life. Sleep, death, and dreaming, but also happiness and health will be your wares. May they both fear and love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend. May Hirin's winds guide your feet. More travelers. What do you want?
Are you Wraith?
Who's asking?
Is Samo Tahar's child?
Oh, bow and scrape, everyone. The mass murderer's child is here. Listen, I'm not in the mood for a chat. If it's sermons you came here for, go talk to the other pilgrims. I'm sure they can't wait to bombard you with their stupid, idiotic blathering.
We need your help. The Morhir elves are suffering from a plague called the corruption. They've traced down the cause of it to the Halayash ruins in Leafshade, but...
Please, hold it right there.
Why?
I don't care. I'm sorry, but I simply don't. Now, is there anything else you need? No? Then thank you and goodbye.
I was told you're a priest of Nor. Is that true?
Was. Not anymore.
Why?
Blazes, what part of I don't want to talk to you didn't you understand?
What brought you here?
A quarrel with my lover. We were sweethearts once, used to make love under the silver moon, but ever since she left me I could find no peace of mind. This place provides me with that.
Really?
No.
Look, the Morhir really need your help.
And I really don't care.
This corruption could spread. If we don't stop this, this place might soon be infested too.
Many things could happen. Doesn't mean they will. And even if that were different, the Morhir would be the last people I'd help. They are the epitome of self-importance and arrogance. I owe them no loyalty. Now, please, move along. I have things to do.
Self-righteous fool. Let's go take a look around. Maybe someone else can help us.
Good luck with that.
A pilgrim. What a nice sight. We haven't had many since that bloodburn plague broke out. How can I help you, child?
I want to know more about the guardian god Irion.
Certainly. What exactly?
What exactly does Irion represent?
Knowledge, justice, and truth. He's the scholar and the judge, and lots of mages or keepers pray to him.
I see. Thank you. What is Irion's duty?
Well, let me share the word of Arion with you. And finally, Arion, you will be the keeper of their knowledge. For science, research, and magic, give the people a better future. You shall record all their knowledge and achievements in a book, in which I may come to know the story of my work at the end of time.
Can you tell me anything about that dark elf?
I am not sure. We never talked much to begin with.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend. Safe travels. Now would you look at
Another pilgrim. How may I help you?
Can you tell me more about Ellen?
Of course. What do you want to know?
What does she represent? She's the goddess of the elves, isn't she?
Most people think that, but no. She isn't. Ellen embraces all sorts of people, from noble elves to human farmers. As long as your intentions are good, Ellen has a place for you in her heart. She's the mother, the one who nurtures, the goddess of nature.
What is Ellen's duty?
As the All-Father spoke, daughter Ellen, travel over the land and look upon the force of life. Watch over the abundance of nature, the plants and beings of the forest. Give them water, which they require to live, and be their friend and protector. Ellen gives life. That is her duty.
The Dark Elf, Wraith. Can you tell me anything about him?
The priest of Nor.
Yes, we need him, but he won't cooperate.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know much about him myself. Only that he came here about 6 moons ago, and did nothing but stare into the sky since then.
I'll be on my way.
Of course. The Guardian's grace be upon you.
A fine plan.
Alright, why not?
As you want.
Let's see.
Read a book.
What?
I said read a book. I'm not here to answer your questions. I've done nothing else for the past 5 years, and it starts to get boring.
But you're a priest. Isn't it your, I don't know, your job to spread the word of the Guardians?
I devoted my life to Zerbo, the god of laughter, of dance, of music. So isn't that what I should be doing? But no. Instead, that goddamn high priest sent me to this godforsaken grove to stand here all day, smiling and talking like a damn courtesan. And of course hoping that the few soldiers who come by don't decide to beat you to a pulp just because they feel like it. I'm just glad those white-robed fanatics haven't come here yet. Once they do, I'll be off. Sod Zerbo, my life is more important.
I'm not even here for knowledge. I want to know more about that Dark Elf.
Then ask him.
I tried. He's, reserved.
Well, hard luck, I guess. I can't help you with that.
I won't bother you anymore. Stay safe. Now would you
Huh? Can I help you? I haven't seen you here before. Have I?
I want to know more about the Guardians. You're the priest of Shanna, aren't you? What can you tell me about her?
A lot.
Who does Shanna represent?
Represents? Oh, yes, of course. Shanna is the goddess and family of love and friendship. She represents every mother and every father, and is a beacon of hope for the kettle and grind.
What?
Oh, sorry. I meant beacon. Beacon of hope for the gentle and the kind. Forgive me, that wine... It does strange things to my... tongue.
What was Shanna tasked with?
Oh, sure. It would be my pleasure. Shanna, my daughter, you will grant this world benevolence and love. For your calm, soft hands shall guide themselves to the loins of many men. Wait, no. Sorry, that was, a different book.
Well, maybe I should come back later.
What? No, I'm sorry, friend. Today really isn't my day. Maybe I can help you with something else.
Can you tell me anything about Wraith?
What's a Wraith?
The Dark Elf.
Oh, that one. No. No, I don't think so. Not the nicest of fellas, I have to say. Always got that grim look in his eyes.
Goodbye.
Sure. May you feel safe in Shauna's love like a dumpling wrapped in bacon.
Oh, hello, stranger. You're not from these parts, are you?
No, I just arrived. You're a priest of Tiara, aren't you? I recognize that crest.
Well observed. Yes, I am.
I want to know more about Tiara.
What exactly would you like to know?
What is Tiara's purpose?
Tiara is the goddess of the sunlight, of all that is warm and good. She is prayed to by many, but mostly us humans see her as our source of inspiration and vitality. More than any race, our lives revolve around the sun.
What is Tiara's duty?
Well, Tiara is the oldest and wisest of the guardians. As the first to be addressed by the All-Father, she was told the following: Tiara, eldest of my children, your home shall be the solar sphere, and your flaming dance will bring light and warmth to life that would decay without it. May you never tire. She is the birth of our existence, and of all that we see. We feel her warmth whenever we travel.
Do you know anything about that dark elf? Why is he here?
Oh, I'm afraid I wouldn't know about that. He's very taciturn. But you've probably noticed that yourself.
Look, I really need his help. A lot of lives depend on it. Can you think of any way to convince him?
I don't know. I've seen him pray at an altar in his shack some time ago, so maybe if you go there... but no, you shouldn't do that. Not without him knowing.
Okay, I don't think we have a choice. Let's take a look at Wraith's shack. Will do.
Sure.
What's that? An altar?
Huh. Looks more like a memorial to me.
Interesting. A drawing. A boy and a woman.
Oh. That's... well, that's tragic. His family?
Maybe. We should go talk to him.
Yes?
We found the memorial. And the drawing. Was that your son?
Claws of Nor. You're really starting to get on my nerves, you know that? Who the heck do you think you are?
Look, lives are at stake here. Don't you get that? People will die if we don't stop the corruption. Men, women, children. You know what it's like to lose someone, don't you? Then why don't you just help us? I don't get it.
Because it's pointless. It's also goddamn pointless anyway, so why even try?
What's pointless? Why?
That boy. He was my son. The bloodburn took him.
together with my wife.
The Dark Elves were affected too?
What did you think? That Nor protects us? Our white hair? Nonsense. Everybody without magic was in the line of fire.
I'm sorry. When did that happen?
6 moons ago. But please, spare me the verbiage. You're not sorry because you didn't even know them. You wanted to appeal to my better self, and it worked. Good job. So, yes, I'll come with you and take a look at that fog. If there's anything I can do about it, I will. If I can't, then bad luck. Give me some time to gather my things. I'll meet you at the mountain pass.
A fine plan.
Now would you look at that?
When the sun shines onto the turquoise marble of old Haliash, it is difficult not to admire the greatness of what was once the largest Hibernian city on Io. Only the story of its creation may dampen an explorer's enthusiasm. Like most Hibernian cities, it was built on the backs of slaves.
Let's see.
Wraith, what a pleasure to see you.
Sure. Where is that corruption, or whatever you call it? And what is it?
It's a plague, much like the bloodburn, only that it seems to spread through nature. Whoever or whatever gets infected becomes completely crazy.
Like the rabies?
Only that it affects humans and tree ants too. There's a giant red fog down south, and we believe it's the cause of the corruption. But whoever enters it dies.
Any ideas? Could that be black magic?
It's possible. I'll have to take a look at it. Can you show me?
Certainly. Tahar, could you take their new friend and Varden to the fog? Silverhand will stay here and protect the camp.
All right. Yes, sure, I can take you. Follow me.
That's it. That's the fog.
I see. Yes, that's definitely black magic. Necromantic miasma, to be precise. Though it's been a long time since they were used, because they're practically uncontrollable. The last noted occurrence was during the Hibernian era.
Used? So you think someone caused this deliberately?
I don't know. If so, that someone would have needed knowledge of Hibernian rituals.
But can you cure it?
No. But let me try something. Good.
A golem? What for?
Well, to find out what's behind this, we need to get to the center of it. But since I doubt any of you would like to get that fog into your lungs, I found ourselves someone who doesn't mind. I see what he sees.
Good thinking.
Stand back. A man. There's a man, he... Nor's claws. That was quicker than expected.
But you saw someone, right?
Yeah. An elf. More here, by the looks of it. Shaven head and a scar on his scalp.
Wait, Arlen? No, that's impossible. How did that scar look like?
It stretched from his forehead to the top of his head. And he had a long brown beard.
Yes. Yes, that's Arlen Finrior, our first scryer, but I don't understand. Why is he here? How come the fog doesn't harm him?
He's controlling it.
I beg your pardon?
I said he's controlling it. It's the only explanation. And as long as he's alive and upholding the spell, there's nothing I can do about the fog.
What now?
Well, as I see it, there's only one way to end it. We need to disable him, or what he used to summon the miasma in the first place.
How?
Complicated. But let's discuss that at the outpost. Silverhand will want to be involved in this.
Indeed he does. Arlen Finrior. That's interesting, to say the least. Do you have any explanation for this, Varden?
I don't.
What a mess. And Wraith, there's absolutely no way to protect oneself against the fog?
No.
Then what can we do?
Let me think. Right now, there's only one solution I can think of. But you won't like it.
Anything is better than nothing. Tell us.
Finria used Hibernian necromancy to conjure that plague. We could use Hibernian necromancy to end it.
How?
By conjuring something a bit more powerful. Something that can withstand the miasma and end Arlen's spell, one way or another. However, I can't do that on my own. Hibernian necromancy is complex and not my area of expertise.
What do you need then?
Well, ideally, the grimoire of an Hibernian Valis, a shaman, but I doubt we'll be that lucky. However, Hibernian crystal shards will do too. They can help me focus. In other words, our best bet would be to look through the ruins for these.
Hibernian crystal shards? Like the ones they used for their portals?
Yes. If you can bring me a handful, that might be enough to channel my magic for the ritual.
I'm not sure. You wanted to search all of Helaish just in hopes of finding those shards.
You asked me for a solution, and I made a suggestion. If you don't like it, I'm more than happy to go back to the monastery.
No. I'm sorry, this is all a bit much. Tahar, I hate to ask, but can you take care of this? Silverhand and I need to stay back and make sure the outpost is secure.
I can try.
Thank you. And one more thing. Could you also have a chat with Commander Zyla? You've won a lot of battles, and you could help us set up a proper defense.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Again, Tahar, we truly appreciate your help.
Well, it is settled then. Tahar will search the Hibernian ruins for the shards, while we try to keep the purity and the abominations at bay. And Wraith, Silverhand believes we should have a chat. He heard what happened to your family. It's a tragedy.
If you insist.
Are you Commander Zyla?
Yes, and you're Tahar. Your eyes. You have something strange about you.
I get that a lot. Listen, Scryer Merilith said I should give you some advice regarding the defense of this outpost.
Advice, huh? Well, I guess you do know what you're doing, else you wouldn't still be alive, would you? Well then, I have a better idea. Why don't you just have a chat with the workers and tell them what to do? You know, where to put the barricades, towers, the usual. I think we both don't have time for lectures.
Yeah, I can do that.
Good. I trust you fully in this matter. Just make sure to have enough of our workers gather Lenya. Silverhand's mages are eating those bloody leaves like there's no tomorrow.
Lenya? What's that?
Oh, right. I forgot. You're an Everan. Lenya are the plants that grow around Aria pools. The two are very similar, both are infused with magic, only that Lenya plants are far more, concentrated than Aria, and humans don't know how to process it. In short, elven druids and mages need to consume it regularly for their powers.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Then do your best, Tahar. I'll do mine.
Yes?
Corporal? You have my attention.
Understood.
Ellen blesses us with her raids. A good omen.
Building completed.
Yes?
Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
Huh?
Building completed.
Damn it. It is more complicated than I thought. Well then.
What? That's the way?
Building completed. We need to gather more wood, Scryer. The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Expansion is the key to victory.
It will only take a second.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes, almost there.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Blasted armor.
Don't we have workers for that?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. We're being attacked!
Now!
We're being attacked!
Everything has an end. They're in for a surprise. Let's see what we can do.
Only take a second. We will be swift.
Shit!
sake! Shit! Help me for heck's sake!
Yes. This looks like a suitable place.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Huh?
Child's play. Pathetic. Easy.
They will fall.
Well, leave it to me.
Let us make this quick. Fine. This looks like a suitable place.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
I will do as I must. Let's see what we can do.
Interesting.
We're being attacked!
You read my mind.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Yes?
Is this really necessary?
Tiara's breath. That was close.
They seem to be coming from the south. Maybe that's where we should look for the corruption then.
Squire, we lost a sector.
Squire?
Freeze them!
Corporal.
We're being attacked! Building completed. We need to gather more wood, Squire. We're being attacked!
Yes?
They will fall.
Something you need?
Now would you look at that? Let's see.
An old abandoned camp. It looks elven.
Huh. I didn't know the Finn and Mir elves took an interest in Hibernian ruins.
This looks like a suitable place.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Don't we have workers for that?
Building completed. The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Will only take a second.
Yes, almost there. A wonderful day.
What is it? Ah, yes.
We need to gather more wood, Squire.
Corporal? Quite the breeze, isn't it? What is it? Yes, of course.
Yes?
Haven't heard from her in a while.
Fine.
Get moving.
Child play.
Danger up ahead!
What? They will fall.
We're being attacked!
I'll keep you shielded!
Yes?
All right!
You read my mind.
Squire, we lost a sector.
Let us make this quick.
Corporal?
Is that all?
Building completed.
Don't we have workers for that?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Let me know what you need.
Yes? All right, why not?
A fine plan. As you want. This looks like a suitable place.
We're being attacked!
Quite the breeze, isn't it?
Yes. Will do. What do we need?
Everything has an end.
Building completed.
Fine.
This'll be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
If your life depends on it.
We're being attacked!
What is it? There is a surprise.
Building completed.
Pathetic.
Let's see.
Danger up ahead!
Squire?
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Yes. They will fall.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
More fighting.
You read my mind.
Does this never end? I'll keep you shielded.
Really?
More fighting. Does this never end?
Is this?
Oh, you're serious.
Really necessary?
No! Not yet!
You'll regret this.
Huh?
As you require.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer. Building completed. We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Child's play. Fine.
Fine.
Leave it to me.
All right. Pointless.
This way, right?
They will fall.
That's the way.
This looks like a suitable place.
Scryer, we lost a sector.
Fine plan.
Sure.
Finally.
All right. Why not? Danger up ahead!
I will do as I must.
Everything has an end.
I can't. Is this really necessary?
Easy.
Let us make this
I need
quick.
more mana!
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Quite the breeze, isn't it?
What's next? I can't focus.
Building completed. We're being attacked!
Attack!
Something you need?
Yes, of course.
Building completed.
Child's play.
Quite the breeze, isn't it?
Squire, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
Fine. This looks like a suitable place.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
More fighting. Does this never...
Squire, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
Whatever's necessary.
Squire, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
What is it? They're in for a surprise. Attack!
A wonderful day. Ellen truly smiles upon us.
You have my attention.
Danger up ahead!
Is that all? Is that all?
We should get moving.
Let's see what we can do.
I'll keep you shielded!
Interesting. Another one. Good. 2 more to go.
Squire, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
Let us make this quick.
Well?
All right.
You've read my mind.
Ha!
I will do as I must.
I'll keep you shielded.
Whatever's necessary.
Fine.
As you require.
Easy.
Everything has an end.
Is this really necessary?
Corporal?
Oh, you're serious about this, aren't you?
Fine.
Building completed.
Pathetic.
Building completed.
Yes.
Squire, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food. Squire, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
You know what you need.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
What do we need?
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
As you want.
Understood.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Leave it to me.
Don't we have workers for that?
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Well, child's play.
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Let us make this quick.
Is that all?
We should get moving.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Freeze them!
We need to gather more wood, Scryer.
Yes. They will fall.
Attack! There it is. As you require.
Is that all?
is your command? Let's start.
Now!
Scryer, our granaries are almost empty. We need more food.
Yes. Danger up ahead.
Pathetic. Easy.
Let's see what we can do.
Child's play.
Yes, everyone?
We're being attacked!
I'll keep you shielded.
Building completed.
Blasted armor.
Leave it to me.
We're being attacked!
Fine.
Whatever's necessary.
They will fall.
More fighting. Does this never...
We're being attacked!
Corporal.
We're being attacked!
Got it.
As you required.
Finally.
Fine.
Help me, for heck's sake!
Yes, of course.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Fine.
Danger up ahead! Oh! Not yet!
Building completed.
Help! Please!
Building completed.
Fine, Mom.
They killed one of our heroes! We're being attacked! Building completed.
Not now. What's next?
Come on, come on. Don't die on us now. I need healing.
A fine plan.
Oh, shit, finally.
Help me, for heck's sake!
And we have workers for that.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Something you need?
Building completed.
Need.
Fine. Yes, of course.
Really?
We're being attacked! We're being attacked! Building completed.
Child's play.
Let us make this quick. I will do as I must.
Easy.
A fine plan. Everything has an end. Yes, of course.
Leave it to me.
Building completed. Building completed.
I will do as I must. Let us make this quick.
No! Not yet!
Will do.
Leave it to me. Pathetic. Finally. Fine.
We'll keep you shielded. Fine, you regret this.
We're here to protect.
Really? As you want.
Whatever's necessary.
That's the way?
Easy.
Fine. What is it?
Leave it to me.
Danger up ahead!
They will fall.
Building completed.
Corporal?
Fine.
All right.
Let us see.
Building completed.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology. Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
What?
Building completed.
This looks like a suitable place.
Our scholars have finished researching a new technology.
Scryer?
Huh?
This looks like a suitable place.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Something you need?
Yes.
We're being attacked!
Scryer?
We're being attacked!
Post. They can get some workers over here.
Child.
Understood. Yes.
As you want.
Well,
This will be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
This way, right?
Will do.
Quite the breeze, isn't it?
You have my attention.
Now would you look at that? What do we need? get moving. Whatever's necessary. You read my mind.
Building completed. Building completed. Building completed. Building completed.
Bro. Don't we have workers for that?
Let me know what you need.
That should work.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
What's next? Let's see.
Wonderful day.
Finally.
A fine plan.
Building completed.
Don't we have workers for that?
take a second.
Huh?
Well then.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes?
Let's get to work. This.
Now would you look at that?
Really?
Yes, of course.
Interesting.
Huh?
Understood.
Building completed.
Number 3. Seems we're on a roll.
I think the Hibernians simply use those shards for a lot of purposes. There are probably hundreds of them buried in these ruins. Huh, fascinating. This will be a masterpiece.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
We should get moving.
An altar.
Looks Hibernian. Though I don't think it'll be of much use to us. Alright, why not?
Fine.
That's the way.
Well, keep you shielded! You'll regret this.
Really?
Now would you look at that? And here's the last one. I can't believe it. Let's head back to the outpost. Can't wait to see what Wraith plans to do with these.
Sure.
As you want.
Finally.
Will do.
Fine. As we require.
That thing is huge.
Just give up.
This would be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Yes?
Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Blasted armor.
They will fall.
This will be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Got it.
A fine plan.
Really? Sure. All right, why not? That's the way?
Understood. Looks like an old Northander camp. What would the Crown have wanted here?
Good question. Pathetic.
Building completed.
You're serious about this, aren't you?
Let's see what we can do.
Building completed.
This way, right?
Let's see. Expansion is the key to victory.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Will do.
blasted armor.
This looks like a suitable place.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Fine.
As you want.
All right, why not?
Whatever's necessary.
Stay away from their claws.
Building completed. We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Ellen blesses us with her raids. A good omen.
Scribe?
Now!
Interesting. 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 Interesting.
Something you need?
Interesting.
Yes, almost there.
Let's see. Now would you look at that? Let's see.
Finally. Really?
They will fall.
We will be swift. Damn it. It's more complicated than I thought.
Huh?
Haven't heard from her in a while. Is it so hard to understand that I don't want to talk about this? I'm here and I'm trying to help you, isn't that enough?
Silverhand's just trying to be.
Well, don't. And please, just stop talking about yourself in third person. It's ludicrous. Yes? Did you find the shards?
What was that conversation about? With Silverhand?
Nothing. Now, do you have the shards?
I do. They weren't even that hard to find. Here.
Show me. Yeah, that'll do. So, now let's get to the unpleasant part. Remember how I told you that you wouldn't like my proposal?
Yes.
Well, there's a reason necromancy is frowned upon. And why even some dark elves shy away from practicing it. Even me.
What are you trying to say?
For what I need to do, I will need blood. A sacrifice.
Are you joking?
I'm not. You asked for my help, and this is all I can offer. If you want to try solving this with a jar of butterflies, go ahead. Anything that's alive can't survive in the miasma, save for the one who caused it. One life will suffice.
You haven't even told us what you're going to summon.
A devourer. It's both alive and dead, and will thus serve our purpose. And yes, it can take out that Arlen Finria character. He's strong, but the miasma has drained him significantly.
Who did you have in mind?
It can be anybody. As long as the blood was still running in the Chosen's veins at the time of sacrifice, it will work. I suggest...
I'll do it.
Varden!
I said I'll do it. It's Arlen who caused this, and even though I don't know the reason, I should have seen it. His expeditions, these speeches he gave in the council, I was too occupied with cutting a good figure among the scryers. If this fog spreads again, it may be the end of the Moor here. We have nowhere else to go, especially not with that madman Leckain in power. Ironic. So bloody ironic.
The Moor here need a leader, Varden. If you kill yourself, who's it gonna be? Arlen? No, that's not gonna happen. There has to be another way. Silverhand?
Silverhand doesn't know.
It's fine, Silverhand. It's my choice. Wraith, what do I need to do?
I'll need a Hibernian altar to perform the ritual. Since this used to be a Hibernian city, there should be one close by, but we'll need to do some scouting.
There's one up north, and we've already secured the area.
Well, that's convenient. Then we should go. The miasma is getting stronger. Yes, that should do. Well, I don't know how to say this. Are you ready?
I am.
Yes.
Tell the Moor here that I'm sorry. And that Xyla should lead them from this point on.
I will. Varden, Silverhand... He doesn't know what to say.
It's okay. Wraith? Do it.
Understood. It won't hurt.
Wait, I...
Blazes, what's happening?
It's almost over. It's done.
Why? I thought you said it wouldn't hurt.
I saw his hesitation. If I had told him what really awaited him, he might have backed out.
What about the beast you wanted to summon? Where is it?
In the shards. Let's talk at the location of the miasma.
Tiara's breath. What a mess.
I know it sounds dramatic, but he died for his people.
Yes, he did. Let's just hope it was worth it.
Varden asked you to tell the Moor here he's sorry. Does that mean they didn't know about his sacrifice?
They didn't. And it will be up to Silverhand to tell them.
I never asked you that. What was your relationship with Varden?
Silverhand's relationship? Oh, hard to say. Silverhand first met him 8 years ago, before he was a scryer. Varden was a young, idealistic man back then. Always rational, always driven by logic rather than faith. His clash with Arlen was bound to happen. So, to answer your question, Silverhand doesn't know what their relationship was. Silverhand and him were neither strangers nor friends. But then again, he doesn't think Varden was a man to have many friends in the first place. Varden was too focused on his task for that, to find a new home for the Moor here. That was what Silverhand and him had in common.
Well then, time to put an end to this. What do we do with his corpse?
Let Silverhand take care of it. You go on ahead. He will meet you at the outpost. So much death. It's always the same.
Understood.
Yes, of course.
Interesting. Now would you look at that? Let's see. Now would you look
Taha, where's Silverhand?
Making sure that Varden gets a proper burial. Are you ready to summon the Devourer?
Yes, just say the word.
I am. Send it in.
Good. Step back.
Haven't heard from her in a while.
What's next?
Sure.
Danger up ahead!
Fine.
Don't move!
Is it dead?
I think so. What on EO was that thing?
A spectral abomination. If I had to make a guess, I'd say that the power of the miasma somehow made it stronger.
Well, it's dead now. What about the fog? Do you think it's safe to go in?
It is. The Devourer destroyed the source of the miasma. And it seems your friend Arlen is still alive. So, I did what I came here for. The corruption is stopped, and this is where our ways part.
Now? Don't you want to know what Arlen has to say? Why he did this?
Truth be told, I don't care. It's always the same. Misguided idealism, selfishness, fear. Farewell, Tahar. Maybe I'll see you again, maybe I won't.
Farewell.
Come on, Tahar. Let's see what Fenrir has to say. I'm honestly curious. We should get moving.
What is it?
Tahar, I figured you were behind this.
You're dying. Who or what did that to you?
That thing. The abomination. I wanted to stop the corruption, but then it appeared out of nowhere. I guess I had it coming.
Why, Arlen? Help me understand. Why did you summon the corruption?
Can't you guess? Our people. We had lost our way. The Guardians, Ellen, they were all we have. They just don't see it. They think it was just our perseverance that made us survive throughout the years. But it wasn't. It was Ellen, our mother. But they betrayed her. They forgot our origin, forgot what our culture was was all about.
But why the corruption? Blazes, you killed people, Arlen. What were you hoping to gain from it?
I wanted to show them that the Guardians can also be punishing. I wanted to show them what their wrath looks like. Humility. That's what they were lacking. And Varden and his rationality only made it worse. All he cared about was himself and becoming the first scryer.
Varden is dead. He sacrificed himself to cure the corruption.
What?
That miasma. It's necromancy. The worst kind. That devourer we summoned to destroy the crystal was made with Varden's blood.
I don't know what to say.
So you thought the corruption would bring the Moir back to Ellen? Restore their faith?
I did. But it was foolish. I see that now. That crystal. I thought I could control it. But things got out of hand. The corruption became so much worse than I thought it would. At first, I thought clearing the pools would work. But it didn't. When the corruption came back, I knew that I needed to do something. That I needed to destroy the crystal. Well, you see how it worked out. Still, I did what I thought best. I'm not a murderer, just a servant of Ellen who lost his way.
I'm sorry it had to end this way.
He's dead, Tar.
Let's go back to Silverhand. Will do.
I will do as I must. Fine.
That's the way.
Everything has an end. Let us make this quick.
Yes?
A fine plan.
We will be swift.
All right. Why not?
Uh-huh.
This way, right?
Interesting. Understood.
Finally.
Let's see.
Really?
Blasted armor.
As you want.
What a blasted mess. What a blasted, stupid mess.
I guess Commander Zyla didn't take the news well.
You guessed right.
For what it's worth, the plan worked. We cleared the corruption, and Arlen is dead.
Silverhand sees. He felt a shift, but after all that happened, Silverhand was too cautious to make assumptions. Tell Silverhand everything, Tahar. He wants to know. Interesting. A misguided fool, as there are so many.
What's your opinion on what he did?
Silverhand doesn't know. Arlen obviously wasn't a monster. He wanted the best for his people, which he thought would be to lead them back to the Guardian faith. A noble endeavor, but his methods, so foolish, he toyed with things he could not understand. Blazes, Hibernian necromancy. How could he not see where that road would lead? Ah, well, no point in thinking about it now. Fate has decided, and all that can be done now is to look forward and strive for a better future.
What will become of the Moor here?
A good question. We shall see. Commander Zyla is a capable woman, and after the purity has been stopped, which you will do, Silverhand can feel that. He can feel that they will find a new home. Until then, Silverhand is certain that the Moor here will stay loyal to you and help you in the battles to come. Thank you for your help, Tahar. You once again stopped something horrible from happening, and they shall meet again. Silverhand's sure of that.
All right. Safe travels, Silverhand.
All right. Anything else you need to do here, Tahar? If not, I suggest we head back to Mullendeer. Our elven allies will want to know what happened here.